Bésame mucho. Welcome to For Friday at 4. You got a lot of F's in that one. I'm Bunny Barnes. Number 130, I think today, yeah. That was coming into the room music was Bésame mucho. It's another song that we heard on some street musicians playing in Mexico. They were doing it on Vibes. Yeah, it was really cool. And so I decided, let's work that one up. That's a really fun tune, and I played it on my gigs the other day, and they really liked it. Yeah. It's a bolero song written in 1932 by Mexican songwriter Consuelo Velázquez. It's one of the most popular songs of the 20th century and one of the most important songs in the history of Latin music. It was recognized in 1999 as the most recorded and covered song in Spanish of all times. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I know. So who we got here? First person in the room was Johnson Hogg. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bonsoir. Followed closely by Mike Verbeek, I must say. And Andrea aus Österreich is on YouTube. And let me say, I think that today is the day that we are supposed to boycott Facebook, and all I've been doing is watching some of my friends. David Falcone was on earlier, and I watched Slim. I was a little late for that. But I am on YouTube, so if you're feeling funny about being on Facebook, just switch right on over to YouTube, and I'm there as well. I won't even check these comments until tomorrow, or maybe after midnight today. Yeah. So, I am doing a little bit better, Andrea. My toe still hurts, but it's healing, you know. Hey, Slim. Great set, what I heard. I'll go back and watch the rest. Hey, Dave Nardi. Good to see you. And Carol Pred, you do have sound now? Did you turn the sound up on your computer? Because I think folks have sound. I'm indicating that I do have sound. So I hope that you have it. Or try rebooting it. Could be YouTube setting. I don't know. Andrea, I think, has sound. Do you have sound, Andrea? Yep. Yeah, I might have to turn it up. There might be that. It might be muted right on the app. You might have to unmute that for YouTube. Hey, Dave Mason from across the pond. Thanks for coming for so far. Yep, Slim has sound. Okay. Ha. Oh, refreshed. It's all good. Okay. Awesome. So thanks so much. Hi, Alan Mary. Good to see you. I appreciate hearing that. Thanks for coming in today. And Terry Linder, too. Haven't seen you in a long time. Quick afternoon work break. Thanks so much. I'm glad I'm it. Bésame mucho. That's what it was. Yep. Hello, David Bjornsgaard. Happy Friday to you as well. Yeah, I think I've gotten everybody on here so far. Andrea does have sound, so there is sound on YouTube. Hey, Chris Brown. You made it. Chris and Trisha are here. Thank you for coming so far. You're in a cottage overlooking Rathlin Island. Oh, that sounds fabulous. Causeway coast of Northern Ireland. Oh my gosh. So that's near Giant's Causeway, maybe. Yeah, it's such a beautiful area up there. I was there once. Well, you know, we lost Roberta Flack this week. She was one of my favorite artists, and I was looking for a Roberta Flack tune, and I realized that I think it was last week I did Killing Me Softly, and the week before that I did Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow. So I was looking for another tune, and this first tune was written and recorded by Roberta Flack in 1973. It went to number 30 in the USA, giving Janice Ian her first songwriting hit since Society's Child in 1966. Janice said that in an interview that she started writing it, she was about 15, and originally it was going to be about the Vietnam War vet coming home. But she felt that was too limiting, and so she wrote it to have more of a universal meaning, relating it to anyone wondering when or if a loved one will return. It's also been covered by Joan Baez. And this was, without a doubt, Stephen's favorite song. I had a little triggered episode the other night. You know, I was listening to Roberta's songs and came across Jesse and remembered that it was his favorite. And I That trigger just did me in. Hey, bro. Good to see you. John Montanez, Joe Owers. We got a good crew today. Thanks, guys. So this kind of triggered some emotions in me listening to Roberta Flack's version, and I was just a sobbing little puddle. And that little Miss Wiggles, I gotta tell you, I went into the bedroom to put her to bed, and I was sobbing. And instead of running away, she just started rubbing back and forth across my face, wiping my tears, just walking back and forth, wiping my tears away. She just knows. That little girl is just the best. Yeah. So here you go. And here he is. I got him up today. I brought him over so he could watch me play it, because it is his favorite tune. Here's Jesse. Jesse. That's for my honey today. Roberta Flack, what a force she was. Just, oh man, she really formed my youth there with her tunes. It was just, I do 3 of her songs now, so I really should learn. I saw somebody write, first time ever I saw her face. Yeah, that was a beautiful song too. It's a little slow for the, well, they're all slow. Most of them are slow, but oh, you've been there, Dave. Good to hear. Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? I love the basalt columns that you can climb on. Thank you, guys. I will check the comments later. I appreciate it. Oh, you don't know that one, Carol? Oh, Jesse. That was Steven's favorite. Yeah, it's a beauty. Look, listen to the words. I've not turned the light off, the street lamp off. since he passed away. Because one of the lines says, "I'm leaving the light on the stairs. No, I'm not scared. I wait for you." Hey, Toby, you made it. Thanks for coming. I so appreciate it. Good to see you guys. Thanks so much. So, the next tune, you'll know it just by saying the artist, I'm sure, was an internationally known hit for country artist Skeeter Davis. It peaked at number 2 in the U.S. in 1963, and it was the top 10 of Billboard's Hot 100 Pop, Adult Contemporary, R&B, and Country charts all at the same time. His original version was actually produced by my hero, Chet Atkins. And the song was played at Chet's funeral in 2001. It's been covered by the Carpenters, Herman's Hermits, Brenda Lee, Bobby Vinton, and Johnny Mathis, just to name a few. Oh. Yeah, I probably am I'm making me cry, Toby. That's for sure. I hope I don't make you cry. I'm here to make you happy. Here's End of the World, which is kind of appropriate for what we're going through right now. I sure feels like it some days. End of the World. Pretty tune, isn't it? Let me clink, y'all. Clink. So I missed some people coming in, I think. John Lennon is here. I'm honored. Yes, she really was the queen. Wasn't she? Just amazing. She was amazing. Wow. Thanks so much, guys. Great comments. I will check them out later. I really want to read all these long ones. And Linda Worster made it. Yay! Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. So, I do want to encourage you to share this. Thanks to Toby, I've got some people from the West Coast. Hi to my invisible friends, Kitsari Kaku, Bob Salzberg, Craig Petron, Daryl Anderson, Lauren Payne, Michelle Whiteman, Maggie Clark, Joe Wilcox, Jane Walco, Greg Christopher, and any other invisible to ECAM. If I don't see you, hey, Mike Verber Clink, to you too. Oh, I can see Greg today. There you are. Cool. So like if you're if I'm not saying your name and you think you're invisible, let me know. I'll add you to my list. Schedule. Yesterday David Helen and David were on, and today David Falcone was on, as well as Slim Edelman, and tomorrow Warren Bendler will be. I think he's going to be on tonight. Is Warren on tomorrow? Anybody know that? I missed the announcements. Warren's usually on at 3 for Folky Fridays at 3 on Saturday. Meredith and Craig, I think, will be back on March 1st. That was the last thing I remember them saying. And then Raleigh Brown will be back on Sunday at 10:30 for his All Request show. LJ showed up last Monday for a Moody Monday. You never know when he's going to show up. So check Lawrence Juber on Monday at 4:30, and he might show up. Everybody that I know missed. I think John Montanez was there, but I think Toby missed it. I missed it. And then Monday night, Muriel Anderson is live at 7. Her Monday live. She never misses. She's starting to ask for PayPal donations now because her platform just went up in price. So if you can, go watch Muriel on Monday night. Cozy Sheridan and Charlie Cook are usually on Tuesday morning at 10:30. I don't think they were on last week, so I'm not sure if they're away at some camp or they'll be on. That's the best I can do for you. Thanks to Carl Brownfield, kgfn.org, for the Carl Shop Show out in Goldfield, Nevada. Usually tells me that he plays one of my songs going into break. And so go listen to him. He's a good roots folk music program. And then Rusty and Jan at the phillyfolkscene.com, phillycam.org, WPPM radio, and they're also doing a Sunday show. I think it's channel 69 at 2 o'clock. On TV. Yeah, TV show. If you haven't heard yet, there's going to be a show at the Colonial Theater. It's honoring David Bromberg. He's going to be there to accept a Lifetime Achievement Award. It's in the name of Gene Shea, who's no longer with us, but it's going to be a fabulous show on March 11th with Tom Rush, Larry Campbell, and Teresa Williams, and Molly and Jay Unger. I am doing a workshop that day with Frank Vignola, so I won't be there, unfortunately. But if you can make it, it's in Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. Go check it out. It's going to be a great, great show. I wish I could be there. Connie is invisible. I think Connie's here, though. Connie is I see Connie, so she's here. She is not invisible. There you go. John Lennon just confirmed that. All right. So, and for me, if you're in my area, I don't have anything until March 23rd. March 23rd, I'll be at Crossing Vineyards and Winery. Get out your calendars. Crossing Vineyard, or go to my website. Crossing Vineyards and Wineries at Vineyards and Winery is March 23rd. Piccolo Trattoria just switched me to March 27th in the main dining room instead of on the patio. And then March 29th, I'll be at the New Hope Winery and Tavern in the afternoon, 2 to 5. So you can find all of this on my website, just go to the appearance page. This will take you to my Bandcamp of my CD. That's also on the store page. It Goes Like It Goes. It won Album of the Year in 2022. And if you're feeling extra generous today, never expected, there's the Venmo QR code, and down here is PayPal and Venmo links. If you're feeling generous today, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And if you're watching this on replay, thank you for that as well, because I know that we're not supposed to be on Facebook today. Some people did take the advantage of being on YouTube, so I am there as well if you want to switch over. This next tune was written by Gary White and was the first hit as a solo artist for Linda Ronstadt in 1970. At the time it was released, her backing band included Don Henley and Glenn Frey. How cool is that? Who later formed the band The Eagles. Linda released this song as a single and on her album Silk Purse. That was one of the first albums of hers that I got. The single spent 12 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, peaking at number 25 in the USA and reached number 8 in Canada. In 1971, Linda was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Contemporary Female Vocal Performance for this song. It was covered by a lot of different artists, Jerry Jeff Walker included. He did that in 1989. And I love this tune. Here's Long, Long Time. Beautiful tune. Yeah. Hey, Judy. Good to see you here. Judy Muldaur. Good to see you. Yeah, I remember that, Carol. What a shame that happened to Linda with the Parkinson's, huh? That it affected her voice. I mean, it seems like that's the way that things go, you know? Like, I was a singer, and I got vocal cord cancer, and I couldn't sing anymore. So I just had to recreate myself, but dang, her voice was her signature. Yeah, her rasp was amazing, John. One of my all-time favorites too. I miss seeing her. Wow, some great stories I got here to read after the fact. I'm glad you are visible, yes. Connie, I see you. Yes. Awesome. Hey, Suzanne Fox. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So I have one more for you today on my 4 for Friday at 4. And this last song is a new one for me. It was written in 1982 by Americans Jeff Silbar and Larry Henley. I've been listening to some 70s and 80s radio stations lately, and I gotten a few good songs. That's really where I remember listening to so much music, you know. And so this one was first recorded by Australian singer Kamal. I had never heard of Kamal. It was for a country and western album, but it never went anywhere. He didn't think it was ready. It was really a country western song, and I totally agree. Shortly after that, it was recorded by Roger Whittaker, Sheena Easton, Lou Rawls, and Gladys Knight and the Pips. Can't get much further from country western, right? But the highest charting version of this song was the one that I was familiar with, recorded in 1988 by Bette Midler for the soundtrack of the film Beaches. Released in early 1989, it spent 1 week at number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts and won Grammy Awards for both Record of the Year and Song of the Year in February 1990. In 1991, it went platinum for Bette Midler. And in 2004, it finished at number 44 in the AFI's 100 Years, 100 Songs survey. Perry Como even had a shot at it. He wanted to release it as a single, and Sony wouldn't let him. He vowed he'd never work for them again. The 2002 UK poll, this is interesting, found it was the most played song at British funerals. Here's my new arrangement of Wind Beneath My Wings. Hey, Bernadine Gills-Reeve. That's a great song, isn't it? Yeah, I was reading. I got a little distracted there. I was reading. John was saying, the rose. Yeah, that left me in a puddle. That tune. That was just an amazing tune. Actually, my favorite quote, and I think it was from that movie, was, "Where's everybody going?" And that's kind of like how I've been feeling lately. Where's everybody going? Yeah. A lot of my good friends are leaving now. You know, we're getting to that age where people are just leaving. So, I want to thank you all for coming in today. I hope I caught all your names. I'm ushering for a show later tonight, so I probably won't check the comments right away. If you missed anything, please remember to go watch replay. Letting the guitar be my voice heals my soul, and I hope so much that my music makes you happy. I love you all. Please be safe out there. Be safe out there. And I do plan to be back here next week. So I'll see you next week for 4 for Friday at 4, number 131. Love you all. Bye-bye.